First of all, the highlights of NEP 2020 we've been talking about since we have got so eminent speakers, those who have dealt with it, those who know how it is getting implemented, those who are in the core of making the policies and SOPs and the guidelines. So we just go through and brush up what all has been said since the entire day. NEP highlights for multidisciplinary education, which says about a greater emphasis on vocational education. These are the keywords which have been used for the entire day. Flexible curriculum, taking the option for the student to choose the subject. Universal access, the online medium, the MOOCs, so everybody from the corner of the globe can access the courses, and multilingualism. The NEP encourages that we use and preservation of mother tongue and promotes the multilingualism among the students. Changes in the educational system through board exams. NEP implements the significant change in the board exams with a focus on the conceptual understanding and skill development. Higher education, now comes the role of the universities to take the policies which envisage a reform in a higher education by creating a holistic and multidisciplinary education system and emphasis on research and innovation. That is how every university is going student-centric and research-driven. Teachers training, the NEP processes and proposes a 4-year integrated blue program to prepare a teacher for future challenges and demand. What advantages we can gather from NEP 2020 is that global recognition, education enabling the students to compete at global level. Employability, definitely the policy aims to provide students with the practical skills and knowledge with a focus on employability, making them job ready. Like already, sir has already elaborated, they should be entrepreneur, they should not wait for the placement from the university. I always talk about university because I see the scene every time when the placement period starts. I belong to the domain of architecture. We are self-placed people. We don't look for the companies. Yes, we do have tie-up for the good architectural firms and the government agencies too, wherein we can get our students get recruited. But we are skill-based program which are running architecture as well as interior design, wherein the candidates and the students, they get placed by themselves when they are in 8th semester doing internship, and they continue with their further placement in the 10th semester onwards. I'll keep on relating it to my domain, please don't mind, because this is what I see and perceive and make my efforts for my students to get placed. 3. The innovation. The NEP encourages research and innovation, leading to the development and new technologies and solutions to the global pattern. Challenges, nothing can get resulted out unless we face challenges to get it implemented. It's the teachers training is the first challenge. Significant teachers training investment in infrastructure. Are we having sufficient infrastructure and resources for that? Change management. Are we accepting the changes? Paradigm shift. Are we accepting, non-accepting? Evaluation mechanism. Like the changes in the evaluation mechanism, like sir has already said, every 6 months you can appear for the evaluation as per your readiness. Are we ready to gauge the success of the new education system and make necessary changes? Holistic development approach in education. Now the role of technology. I think I've missed that slide somewhere. Yeah. Online training. Technology we are using for the online training, but how much we are using in what platform, what kind of infrastructure, and what all facilities are we equipped with, that is the main criteria. After getting accredited by the various assurance cells, we will come to understand. Personalized learning, the use of technology is facilitated to allow the students to learn on their own pace and level. Assessment, as you are understanding, it is self-understandable that we are changing the assessment program, so we will conclude for the future implication of NEP 2020 for opportunities, challenges, challenges and way forward. Culminating the assessment, we will be getting the outcome. Anything which changes will get outcome as a holistic progress card. Holistic progress card is a comprehensive assessment which evaluates the student's program and the progress in academics, co-curricular and the personal engagement. Various components like the parameters are definitely very large number for which the parent has to be taken care. Stakeholders, parents and various teachers and the students, they are involved for the multiple decision making for making the holistic progress card come into action. Why is it important to implement the holistic progress card? For the holistic development, assessing the skill beyond the academics, beyond the theory, we need to be practical approaches for assessment 2. Transparency. Holistic progress card promotes the transparency by providing a comprehensive report of the students' progress to the teachers, definitely, and to the parents. Also, this will help to the Know Your Career workshops, to various when universities they approach to track the students at the time of their admissions. This will definitely give the clear picture to what skill your student is aspiring to take, what bachelor's program he or she wants to pursue. Student-centric, definitely every university and every school is getting involved to accept NEP 2020, taking this pivotal point of student-centric maturization of the student to the best of the holistic development, and this is how the holistic progress card is helpful for. The key feature of holistic progress card is multiple components, continuous assessment and personalized feedback. Challenges for implementing again, since we had challenges for the NEP 2020, definitely we will see the challenges for the holistic progress card to get accepted for. One, the lack of awareness. Many domains, like since we are talking, we are discussing, we are making things aware. Where it is not getting aware, then it is lacking for the importance of holistic progress card. Standardization, taking various benchmarks, best of the schools, what all they follow, considering the various SOPs and the guidelines of the NEP, are they able to make the holistic progress card? That should be taken into consideration and becomes a challenge for making the holistic progress card. Training of the teachers again. Potential solution to overcome the challenges is the awareness campaign. Thanks to these, that is how, thanks to various such these coming up to take such kind of conferences and panel discussions and awareness programs. Collaborations, schools and education. Definitely the collaboration of universities and various schools will cut down the time and will come out with a good solutions for holistic progress card. Teachers training program. It is common to accepting everything unless we as an educators are trained to disseminate the correct discourse for acceptance, we will not be able to conclude the measurable target dates. Conclusion and future of holistic progress card is basically we need to conclude to progress in the next stage. We need to accept and be the way it is coming through the SOPs, concluding into the holistic progress card with various discussions, come up from your staff rooms, come out from your cabins, talk about it occasionally, discuss and then come up for the future, which says about encouraging students to develop competencies beyond academics. In various universities, every session, every course is having one component which is called PSDA. PSDA stands for Professional Skill Development Activities, and it is a part of every module of every course what we introduce in any of the programs in our universities. So that is how the future is of holistic progress card is needed for. Running short of time. So limitation of traditional progress card is the need which has made us to redesign the holistic progress card is incomplete picture fail to capture a student's social and emotional growth. Negative reinforcement demotivates. Three Idiots is the best example for making. Every time I see Three Idiots, they say result में आपको किसी को फेल और पास दिखाएंगे, start comparing, and the first you already said मैथ्स में कमजोर है लेकिन उसको बताया जाता है कि आप मैथ्स में कमजोर है, इसलिए she understood that I am weak in maths. What you are good in is never been appreciated. And inflexibility, आपको जो आपके बास्केट में जो कोर्सेज आपने वही पढ़ने हैं, you can't choose. That was the limitation of the traditional progress report card. Components, I'll just rush up with the components of the holistic progress card is the performance, soft skills, emotional skills and life skills. Benefits, it is good for the students, good for the teachers. Why? Because it gives them comprehensive information about the students and takes a SWOT analysis of every child to what the teacher is teaching, and good for parents as well, so that they are seeing the holistic development of their child in all fields. Further, I will just shorten it and end up with the last slide wherein I am supposed to be telling you about final conclusion. Benefits of holistic progress cards, having taken the implementation strategies, which says that a holistic progress card focuses on the overall development of the student, providing a long-term roadmap for growth. It is not only addresses the limitations of the traditional grading systems, but also prepares the students for success in college, which is beyond their school. So when he or she comes to college, there I stand. Wherein we have already accepted a transparency portal which is called as Amazon portal. Attendance is reflecting to the student as well as to the parents. Ms. Zeba is witness to see the attendance of her son as and when, whether he has gone to the class or not. The e-content is developed at our end, which is related to the program outcomes and course mapping outcomes and program educational objectives. Along with the rubrics, we prepare the e-content for the all 4 quadrants and upload it before taking the class in the scheduled sessions. So the child is aware what to be taught to her or him on that particular session. That is how the flipped classes are working. And these are the sole points of NEP 2020 which needs to get implemented at the school level. And I am done with what I need to disseminate. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am.